What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show, and today we are going to talk a little bit about the future of the channel and exactly what you guys can come to expect. Don't worry, this one isn't going to take too long. I just wanted to let you guys know what the channel is going to look like going forward, because things have changed a lot in the past week, and I really wanted to thank you guys for making all of this possible. So let's dive right on in with exactly what's been going on in the background. So first of all, the channel has experienced some fairly meteoric growth. I don't think any other channel has seen such an explosive growth so fast. It's unheard of to go from 2,500 to 52,000 in just a matter of a couple of days. And that is all thanks to you guys. And I wanted to say right off the jump, a big thank you for all of your guys' support. To give you guys an idea of what has been going on in the background, I wanted to show you a little bit of the analytics that you get to see on YouTube. And you're basically just going to see these big flat lines with massive spikes. All of those flat lines, they weren't flat before y'all came in. They were, you know, really peaky and super jagged looking, but the numbers were so small that the enormous peak of everybody coming in has just absolutely dwarfed any of the numbers that I've seen before on the channel. They are doing that kind of slope down thing, but that's because of the pace at which I'm releasing videos. So it is all starting to trend up, which is really cool. Now, speaking of the pace that I'm going to be releasing videos at, I think that for now I'm going to be trying to hit 2 videos a week. That's going to allow me to create content that is fresh, it's also going to be fun, and it's not going to look particularly samey. I want to do projects that are going to be entertaining and feel a little bit different from the last, and I really want to be able to do stuff that I would be proud of showing to you guys. I don't want to just make a piece of content just because I can. I want to have different pieces of content feel unique, and I want to be able to spend some time researching a lot of topics, or I really want to ride and get to know a motorcycle. So a little less content weekly is going to allow me to spend more time on individual projects and really get them done the way that I would want them to be done before I show them to you. I don't want to show you a half-finished video, because that's not good for anybody. It's not going to be good for you, and it's not going to reflect well on me. So what kind of videos are you going to be seeing from the channel? Well, first and foremost, you have seen it already. It's the Let's Talk About style of video. I'm still tweaking that format a little bit, but I like where it is right now, where I do a whole bunch of research up front on a news topic, and then I present it to you with a little bit of editorial at the end that allows me to give you my take on the situation. I've seen some really great responses to that already. People seem to be enjoying it. And you know, it's a ton of fun for me to do journalistic stuff. It's actually something I really enjoy doing. I love sitting at my computer and digging through article after article, determining what is actually going on in the motorcycling space. And I want to continue to share that with you guys, because I think a lot of the news articles out there, they don't get, a lot of the important news gets buried because, you know, Ducati put out another, you know, Street Fighter V4S concept or something like that. There's super important motorcycle news coming out every day. And I really wanted to give you guys the best and most important stuff so that you guys can stay up to date with the motorcycling industry, because things move really fast in this space. Another video that I want to talk about is the what I'm going to call a day in the saddle. This is basically going to be a long form video, probably around 30 minutes or something like that. These are going to be a mix of first ride review, living with, all sorts of stuff on motorcycles that I can get my hands on. Right now I gotta be clear that I only have 2 motorcycles. I have the KLR here and I have the smc-r, which at the time of filming has had its 3rd theft attempt. Somebody has tried to steal it just this morning. So that is going to be going back to the dealership. I'm not kidding. I'm showing some photos right now on screen. So right now I am just a KLR boy. However, just because I only have the 2 bikes does not mean that you will only see 2 motorcycles on the channel. I am actually right now in the process of getting my hands on an MT-09 SP, which is what I hope to launch the day in the saddle video style with. And I'm going to be able to reach out to a bunch of people that I know, as well as I'm going to allow you guys to offer your motorcycles. If you're interested in me covering it on the channel and you want to see what I think about it, I'm going to get a way for you guys to reach out and offer those bikes. Stay tuned on that. I'll probably have all that set up when the first day in the saddle comes out. That'll be on the MT-09 SP. I'll be filming that later this week. Some other styles of video you are probably going to see are going to be travel style stuff where I'm taking the KLR on a big adventure, or maybe if I manage to scare up another motorcycle to go on a tour with, you will see that sort of content. However, right now that is going to be fairly infrequent because I've got a bunch of other stuff that I'm working on, and the riding season up north is starting to come to a close, and you know, there's some time constraint issues with that. So those will come out maybe once a month, maybe once every other month. You will see some travel stuff because I love riding around on motorcycles and going and checking out a whole bunch of cool stuff. And so I want to keep doing that. The last thing that you guys are going to see are going to be some live stream style content. That is going to be streamed probably, at least for the start, exclusively to the Discord. I'll talk about that in a second. And then I will cut up the highlights for you guys to enjoy if you'd like. And we'll see what the response is to that. Those are going to be probably very, very free form, very just relaxed, and me interacting with folks on stream, and I'll probably be working on a project while I'm doing it. So that's going to be a little bit freeform. It's an experimental thing. I really want to try it out though, because it sounds like a ton of fun, and I would love to hang out with people live on camera. That sounds really cool. Now, I did mention a Discord server. Yes, I do have a Discord server. And this is where we're going to get into the last part of this video, which is how you can support the channel. So, obviously, if you guys are just watching the videos and subscribing and liking and leaving comments, all of that stuff, that is just enough for me. You guys do not have to do anything more than just enjoy what I'm putting out. If I'm putting out good stuff and it entertains you for a little bit of time, that's gonna make me plenty happy. However, if you would like to support the channel in a more official capacity, I suppose, I have started up a Patreon. I did announce it in a video that went live a couple of days ago, but consider this the official announcement. There has been a Patreon set up. It's where you can find the Discord server. You will get early access to videos. You will get, I'll be on the Discord hanging out with y'all. Shout outs in videos, all sorts of stuff where you'll be able to participate live with me on some of these videos and enjoy growing the channel in a more intimate sense, shall we say. Again, I really, you don't have to go check it out. If you don't want to give anything, that's totally fine. Just enjoying what I'm putting out is more than plenty. But all those links are going to be down in the description below. Now, the last thing I do want to mention today before wrapping this up is we got some super cool new channel art. I saw a comment by a guy on the last video, a guy by the name of Corey, who was like, how do I get in touch with Spite? I've got some stuff that I want to send him. And I was like, just find me on Instagram. And he sends me a DM, and he was just goofing around doing some graphic design stuff. And he came up with these really cool logos that are basically updating what I did. You know, he kept the theme with the red and the black and the white, but he took it to a level that I can't do because I'm a very poor artist. Basically, it took me way too long to make the actual triangle because I use GIMP and I don't actually know what I'm doing when it comes to graphic design. And he made this really cool channel art for me. And I wanted to shout out and say, thanks, Corey, you are awesome for sending this to me. If you guys wanted to check out some of his other stuff, I've got links down below. Hopefully you guys enjoy the channel art as much as I do, because if I was riding a MotoGP motorcycle and I had one choice of what I could put on it, this would be what I would have as my livery on a bike. It looks so cool. And I mean, what more can I say? Thank you for sending me that. He actually just sent it completely for free. I was like, hey, you know, this is great work. can I give you something for it? And he was like, nah, dude, it's yours. And that is super awesome. So yeah, new channel art. Thanks again, Corey, for sending that to me. That is so cool. And guys, that is going to wrap it up. I know this wasn't a usual video. I just wanted to shout out exactly what's going on the channel so you guys know what to expect. Videos every Tuesday and probably Saturday. I'm still working on exactly when that's going to release. You guys can see that in the About page when I do finally get it set up. 2 videos a week. We're going to be spending a lot of time riding motorcycles and having a good time. And I really just want to stay in the space and do as much fun stuff as I can with bikes, because bikes are fun and I want to share it with you guys. So if you are all about that, click the links down below and check out all of the ways that you can support the channel. But again, if all you want to do is just watch videos, that's more than enough for me, and I will catch you guys in the next one.